Hello! Welcome to our late. Hello, everybody. Sorry I had to restart. We are going to be jumping into SCP recommended stories. Hello! This should be all set just fine. Oh. Twitch doesn't seem to understand when things have happened. It might need to force an ad again. Yeah, it's gonna make me run an ad. I even remembered this time, but then I got it wrong. Ugh. I started stream just as I got... That's perfect. I'm glad you're all settled in, all cozy. Alright. I am going to run an ad. I do not want to be running the ads after I have started but it's going to force the ad, and because I already clicked the run a 60-second ad thing, it won't let me click. So in 4 minutes it will force an ad, so I can't start my freaking read. It's gonna be annoying. But anyway, okay. Hellos. Hi, I'm gonna move model over. Okay. Hi, Turtle Boy. Hi, OnlyFans Enjoyer. Hi, Divad or Divad. Hi, Braddy. The gang's getting together here. We've got people settling in. That's great. I have to wait for an ad. I don't like this. It's annoying. Let's see. How long would it take for me to do this? It would take forever. Never mind. This is going to be kind of a long one. Ugh. It's SCPs again. I updated the stream info, so you should be able to see it. It's the Spoopy stories again. It's recommended SCPs. Yeah, I think this is the best move. OnlyFans redeemed. Let's do some redeems. Yeah, you got it. You're freaking on it. DVOD, if you'd like the proper way, but whichever way you like is fine. DVOD. Okay. Ooh, we got lots now. Okay. Well then, until we get the ad to go, let's do some redeemings. Whoop whoop whoop. Coming in. Okay. Let's go, scissors. Alrighty. Oh. I thought I hit the button. There we go. Oh yes, I did see. Sorry, I didn't say anything. I read it, but I was dealing with the other things. I'm glad all the books came in, Divad. I'm glad they are there. You can read all the ones you get to. We read something else today. It was into the folktale collections. So it is a different time. But yes, I'm glad you've got all the Andrew Lang ones. Okay. Ooh, here we go. Okay, there was our scissor snips. And the ad is apparently going to run in 30 seconds. So, I can get in some page ruffling. But it won't be the whole thing, and I'm already taking time to do the text. Okay, here we go with the little book. We'll do the little book till the ad goes. still saying that the ad is starting soon. This is also the problem. Oh. It's never it. They always just like have the ad still running, like, or the ad starting soon still going. They never like actually just run the ad. Oh, there it is. Ah. Ooh. Ah. I will read that message out loud once the ad is done. And we'll do the big book. Okay, so Brady first said, "Can I ask, are your cards tarot cards?" I've shown them before, Brady. I'm sure you would have been able to see them on one of my origami streams. You probably would have seen it. And I mentioned it last time. I sorry. The pencil fell in a very dramatic fashion. My cards are bicycle cards. They're the classic playing cards. And I've shown them that they have like this blue and orange dots, kind of like those Portal games it reminds me of. Anyways, and then Divad says, "I'm actually glad I did get them, the books. I recently read some way that if you read a lot of financial books, read a fictional or short story to not have your head cluttered with too much info." Yeah, it's always good to kind of change things up a bit, get a different pace going. But okay, we'll keep going with the page ruffling. We're moving on to the bigger book. It's okay, Brady. I have bad memory too. Okay. And now we're do card dealing. You don't usually start out with triggers, so this is kind of fun. Changing up the pattern. Okay. very loud. I'm sorry. Very unexpected extra noise. I wasn't. Okay. There was our cards. Oh, I never changed the thing. Ooh. That's what that was supposed to say. No, it's this one. Something tells me you'll have me to sleep in no time tonight. Oh, I hope so. I hope we get to sleep quick. You're gonna get me to sleep, or my beds are gonna knock me out. It's a race against the clock. It'll be a team effort. Me and the drugs. Okay, here we go. Come out, paper guillotine. Alright. Okay, there was our paper guillotine. Yeah, I would be homies with the antipsychotics and such. Whatever's keeping you happy and healthy, I'm homies with that. I'm in board. Okay. Oh yes, alright. Sorry. Raven got randomly distracted by something that has been in this room this whole time, but weirdly caught attention now. 'Cause yeah. Alright. Well, now we can actually get into a story. Oh, wow. Well, maybe if you take them at a normal hour, you won't be in such a difficult time. Taking them at 2 a.m., your sleeping pills will help you get lots of sleep, not just wake up for a specific time. It's kind of like how I am with an energy drink. If I drink it, I have to be aware that I will sleep 14 hours after I finally crash. It will happen if I drink all of it. Okay. Now let's go to our first story. This one was a recommendation from, I think it was Nani, but it is, oh come on, ding. Ah. Here we go. 3008. Doesn't matter what time I take them, they are strong. I either sleep 7 hours or 15. Yeah. That, it really is me an energy drink. Oh. But I'm glad. I'm glad it makes sure that you sleep as opposed to no sleep. Okay. Um. There you go. Yes. All right. No, there. Almost missed the last step, Raven. All right. So here we go with our first story. SCP 3008. Ooh. Item number SCP 3008. Special or Object Class Euclid. Special Containment Procedures. The retail park containing SCP 3008 has been purchased by the Foundation and converted into Site Redacted. All public roads leading to or passing by Site Redacted have been redirected. The entrance to SCP 3008 is to be monitored at all times, and no one is to enter SCP 3008 outside of testing as permitted by the senior researcher. Humans exiting SCP 3008 are to be detained and then debriefed prior to the administration of amnestics. Depending upon the duration of their stay in SCP 3008, a cover story may need to be generated prior to their release. I'm hearing... Ooh! Ah! Ah! I'm hearing fireworks. Do you hear that? Ooh. I think you can. Oh, anyway. Oh, hello. Welcome to the Emerald Lake, John 977. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Mistype. All right. Where was I? Ah, yay. Was it a mistype or was it a warning? Huh, Cage? It was a warning that you were coming here. Well, welcome in, Cage. And I know Cage doesn't like to make his own shout out. So shout out, Cage. I don't know what I'm doing. Come on, help. Thing. Why is it not working? There you go. There you go. Ah. Hi, how are you? I'm good. I'm doing good. I made 2 mistakes today. No, you're good. Hi, Annie Bell. You came in with the Cage Raid. Hi, Frigid. You're not late. I don't take attendance. Hi, Panda Girl. It is Cage Raid. But John, we're doing good. Look at this. It's fun. All right. Oh goodness, everybody. Hello, hello. We're just reading SCP's Unlock the Cage. It's a Nightwind raid. Oh, they're so cute. I love it. Look at your little cage message. And it's a little help. Help me. Oh, look at you. I think this is the biggest cage raid I have seen. There was 4. Usually Cage keeps it to a very chill little group when he brings them in. He is jail. He is jail. My second mistake was accidentally raiding early before doing my outro. Oh no! Okay, we'll type it here and I'll read out your outro for you. Okay. Well, hellos. We had only gotten to the first little special containment procedures, so I'm happy to do little. You made it to 50 today. 50 whats? I don't know what we did. Did we make 50 rats in a rat photo? Oh, okay. Thank you so much for stopping by. Take care of yourselves and each other and have a nice night. See you next time. I don't have a consistent outro. I should get one of those. I do have a consistent intro. But there you go. Aw, a little hug. Yee. Okay. It's so fun when your mods bring people in. It becomes like it's a little family reunion. I'm sorry, everyone that isn't in the family reunion. It's a good moment, so I has to enjoy it. Okay, I will back up. We will restart. We had some weird stuff. 50 followers. Hey! Heck yes! I thought we were talking about art. Yay, 50 followers! Shout out for Panda Girl. Oh, well, hello, Panda Girl. I will have to look at you later. What did it do? Give me thingy. There you go. Oh. Ah. That is your hug. That is your hug. Oh my goodness. Okay. Girl like onigiri. Ooh. Ah, what? Not this is about you, Cage, not me. Cage does that. He refuses to do his own shout out in here, and he like gets all shy about it when I do it. We will give him the shout out. It is about Cage. Welcome to Emerald Lake. Thank you for the follow, Panda Girl. Yeah, I knew Annie Bell was coming up next, but I figured I'd let you do it because it's kind of your job. I don't know. There you go, Morpher. I have a job to do. Exactly. I knew you would do that. There you go. Thank you for shouting out Annie Bell. Annie Bell is a good shout out. Welcome, everybody. Okay. Distraction over? Maybe? Alright. We were doing, but it really wasn't necessary. Of course it's Cage. He's going to give you the shout out. It never is, but it always is. Yes. Alright. So SCP-3008 was a recommendation from, I'm pretty sure it was Nani or Natsu. I remember an N. And we had just kind of got to the little containment procedures. There's to be amnestics. If anybody goes in there when they weren't supposed to, they might need a cover story. And it's a whole, it says the retail park containing it has been converted into a site after being bought. So it's a whole collection of the places. And what was Brain? What was Brain? Oh, yes. Well, this one is... I have no idea if it will be a bright thing or not. It involves some nonsense. We do fairy tales in the day. Usually. Yeah, we usually do... I usually do the fairy tales in the evening story because they can get weirdly long. But I flipped the order this week. Another time we can do brighter things. But yeah, we do the other stuff right now. It is nice to meet you, Panda. Okay. We will see you when we see you. Okay, yes. Brain is Safety Kuma, hey! You're the other raider. Hello, welcome in. It's a cute little guy. Oh, yeah. Are you headed out too then? Then okay. Finger guns back at you as well. Pew, pew, pew. Okay. The last line in the special containment procedures was, any other entities exiting SCP-3008 are to be terminated, which is to say if you're not human when you exit, you die. I'm assuming that this is relevant to what is in SCP-3008, but if it was like, oh no, a squirrel, and they just are like, panic, murder the squirrel, I'd be like pretty unimpressed. Very fair, Panda Girl. All good. It is all good. You can join us for a time when we're not doing Spoopy. We do origami and the fairy tale, and it is less spoopy. And if you would like to go and see what that looks like, I has YouTube, and I have all my VODs up on YouTube for people. Well, dang near all my VODs. I don't include some because problems. I return. Spoopy time. It is Spoopy time. But okay. Yes, here we go into the description. It sounds very scary. It's an IKEA. Ooh. Which is what partially makes me think like any other entities exiting SCP-3008. What about the IKEA monkey? Are you gonna shoot the IKEA monkey? Don't do it. Why? No. SCP can be very spoopy. I think this will be something, but if other people know this SCP and would like to give a specific, like, this is going to be... You don't know about the IKEA monkey? Okay, well then we're gonna go off on a random tangent here for a second. So, there was once an IKEA that had a monkey in it, and the monkey wore a fur coat. And I don't know what meme came about, like what year, but it was like a little monkey that's wearing a fur coat wandering in IKEA. And it was like in the news for a minute, and then memes, like I said. So you can just Google IKEA monkey, as I am doing right now, and his name is Darwin. Or he's a type of monkey that is a Darwin. No, his name is Monkey. His name is Darwin. His specific name is Darwin. Lost monkey roams IKEA. A dapper monkey causes a circus at IKEA. CNN's Jan Moves reports on the real monkey wearing a fake shearling. The coat is fake. He's so cute. And he is a Japanese macaque. I don't know how to pronounce that monkey name. But he was found in an IKEA store in North York, Ontario, Canada. He's a cute little guy. He was so funny. He was such a cute little guy. It was 2012. It's been around for, over a decade. He's just a cute little... It looks like it's swallowing him, this little coat, because he's so tiny. I'm just... Sorry, I'm getting almost emotional because he's too adorable, and not enough of you were like, yes, that monkey. It was like, no one is on board with this. Vi would be screaming, oh yes, the silly little guy. Vi, where are you tonight? Oh. The SCP readings will continue until morale improves. The SCP readings will continue once morale improves and everyone knows. Oh yes, I can drop it in the Discord. You're very correct. What am I doing? I will drop in Discord. Do. We should have a new channel. I am requesting a new channel. If Fetster or someone is listening, we should have a channel specifically for in the middle of streams references. We're lost, but I guess that's just chatting. It's just like, oh yes, here's what we were talking about thing. No, give photo. Stop. Put it there. Don't fight me. It's fighting me. Okay. No, I don't want the link. Oh, there it is. Okay, there you go. He took a minute. Begin. He's just a little guy. He's just a tiny little guy. It's a small photo because I just quick drag. But there you go. Little man. Oh! I see things. Slowly yawn. Hello. You have gifted a tier 1 sub to slowly yawn. Well, what do we have to do for that? Come on, Cage. Money. Whenever someone does a gift, you get monies. Now, really, Cage should not be dropping it because he was the one to give, but we have to teach you. So here we are. We give you that. Cage is very generous. Cage is very nice. But then I want to say the thank yous for following. Thank you, Slowly Odd, for the follow. Welcome in. Thank yous to 12 Alistair 21 for the follow. Thank you. Welcome in. So yes, we have a. You need him as an emote. So we can use him on Discord. Yes, that little. I want Darwin to be an emote. That's cute. Oh, you didn't realize you were here. Well, welcome in. Um. Okay, so the little monies. We do that every time someone is gifty or generous. Whatever we throw money. So if someone does the the gift a sub or something. Speak No Frog is adorable. Oh, you like him? It's very close to the Ooh Frog. They're all very cute. I find it when I did the Hear No Frog, because he has to cover his ears, but there's no visible ears. And I like usually when you plug your ears, you might close your eyes. It kind of looks like he's just feeling himself, like ooh. Like look at him. When you don't look close, it looks like what are you doing? Anyway, I got very distracted. We were reading a story. Raven, what are you doing? All right, move that over there. Ah, Raven, I neglected taking my dog out for the stream. Oh, of course. Go take care of Pup. I will fight you if you don't. Okay. Yes, welcome in. Glad you have access to frogs. Little radioactive frog. The IKEA. There is no more IKEA monkey in this IKEA. Theoretically, the awful SCP Foundation assholes, they would have shot Darwin in his adorable faux fur coat. Well, not faux fur, faux sheepskin, right? Anyway, here we go. Description. It is an IKEA. He might be an SCP. My world has been rocked. What are you saying, Divad? Oh my god. Oh my god. Darwin could still be around. We have to find him. I have to get a matching coat. Now I kind of want to get all my frogs decked out with IKEA monkey coat so that they can be the lost in IKEA monkey. Oh, it's just so cute. Okay, sorry. Description. SCP-3008 is a large retail unit previously owned by and branded as IKEA, a popular furniture retail chain. A little guy in a little coat in a big store. Sounds like an SCP. Kind of. But I think the part where it sounds not like it would be anywhere near the Foundation is that it made people happy, so obviously it couldn't be true. That's a big old burn on you, the Foundation, 'cause you suck eggs. Hydrate. Ooh, thank you. I appreciate all cheers. And of course you have given me a monies. So we give you monies. Well, I'll give you one monies. You only gave me one monies. It makes sense I only give you one. Monies! And everybody else should also be doing the money frog if you have access to a money emote. Drop them money emotes. But yes, thank you for the gift. Slowly yawn. Drop your own. I like yours, Diva. That's a cute one. Okay. Anyway. A person entering SCP-3008 through the main entrance and then passing out of sight of the doors will find themselves translocated to SCP-3008-1. We need to get you, don't we? We need to get you a subscription, Generium. You're here too much to not have it. Okay. A person entering through the main entry goes to 3008-1. This displacement will typically go unnoticed, as no change will occur from the perspective of the victim. They will generally not become aware until they try to return to the entrance. Ooh. Okay, so there's like a fake IKEA somewhere that they get translocated to. Did it work in Money Frog 7 TV. Yeah, it's supposed to go in 7 TV, isn't it? Someone said that it was on 7 TV. I don't see. I'll make you a deal, Raven. Cage, are you gonna be real generous again? You don't have to do this sort of thing. You don't have to be a sneaky little giggler. They work on your end. Why don't they work over here? I see none in chat, and I know that the 7 TV emotes don't work on my chat bubbles for no good reason. I don't know why. They don't go together. You can't see my hands, but they go... Anyway, okay. Alright. Where was my brain? I lost it. I have none. Head empty, no thought. One thought. Thought is where was. Okay. Yes, I feel those. Also, I really like the, really worry expression on that hit emote. That's so cool. I will read all of your story, Cage. I would have done that anyway. I mean, yes, I will bargain with you so that I get money. Yay! Genarium! Cage! You definitely don't ever have to do that. But yay! Genarium, you have access to Frogs! Welcome! Welcome to the Frog party! Yay! Yeah, they are here. And they have some of the best trigger word lines. They're so out there and fun. Oh, if I could gift some subscriptions for free, I would be doing that. But it always is monies. Fear, deserved, deserved. What a name! And then hit. Yeah, I love that. And the quakiness of that poor little eye is so funny. Okay. All right, focusing. Ooh, the IKEA. That's a very generous thingamajig. Yes. Okay, back to the IKEA. / the fake IKEA. Dun dun dun. The Raccoon Health Department. Oh no, everybody. It's the Raccoon Health Department. Quickly, hide all of your raccoon-related health department rule breakings. Nothing happening here. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. IKEA. Do. They won't notice what's happening. Don't worry, I'm off duty. Okay. The person won't notice. That's where we were at. The displacement will typically go unnoticed as no change will occur from the perspective of the victim. They will generally not become aware until they try to return to the entrance. SCP-3008-1 is a space resembling the inside of an IKEA furniture store, extending far beyond the limits of what could possibly be contained within the dimensions of the retail unit. Current measurements indicate an area of at least 10 kilometers squared. That's a big-ass IKEA, with no visible external terminators detected in any direction. Inconclusive results from the use of laser rangefinders has led to the speculation that the space may be infinite. Ooh. SCP-3008-1 is inhabited by an unknown number of civilians trapped within prior to containment. Gathered data suggests they have formed a rudimentary civilization within SCP-3008-1, including the construction of settlements and fortifications for the purpose of defending against 3008-2. SCP-3008-2. I should be saying the SCP, but you know what I'm after. Okay. SCP-3008-2 are humanoid entities that exist within SCP-3008-1. While superficially resembling humans, they possess exaggerated and inconsistent bodily proportions, often described as being too short or too tall. There are people that are short. There are people that are tall. And I am only thinking of the moment that people exit the IKEA and they are supposed to be terminated if not human. We were concerned about IKEA monkey before. But now, are you telling me that they would terminate little people that exit? Because I'm a bitch slap somebody for that. Okay, I don't like saying that sort of stuff, but I'm gonna fight you for that one. What? Okay. Okay. They possess no facial features. That helps. And in all observed cases, wear a yellow shirt and blue trousers, consistent with the IKEA employee uniform. Unfortunate if you're an IKEA employee that got trapped, happened to be a little person or a very, very tall person, and were wearing a face mask. Essentially, but I wouldn't say the one word. But yeah, basically what they seem to be saying. As long as they can't see your face, they will do that. Okay. You have to be very clear that you have facial features. If you have a really big nose, then you're safe. That is the only way to save you, I think. Depending on how quick they are to action, I don't know. What sort of story am I coming in on? Based on the last couple messages, yeah, that is concerning. It's the SCP IKEA, the IKEA SCP. It said that they would shoot all non-human entities, and first I was like, oh no, the IKEA monkey, or any like animal that exits. But then also, the way they describe it as, like, if you're just too short or too tall, they get you. And I'm like, I'm gonna fight you? Okay. Hello, dude bro pride. Saw it. I left my friend's pillow out in the sun, so it's hot on both sides. That's not very bro of you. That's really not very bro of you. Although they say, that the old stuff is like, if you leave it in the sun, that will sanitize it. So like, that's nice. You're getting it clean. But like, whoa. Y'all got any friends that would get shot? My super tall friends also tend to have very exaggerated chins and noses and ears. Oh, that one dude has such ears. It's okay, he'll be fine with that. And then I know very many small peoples, but they tend to wear all black. They would not look like the employees, so I think that they will be safe there. My short friends are mostly not bright color wearers, but okay, we'll see. Discriminology. I never said it's not. It's usually not nose and chin and ears. It's usually one of three. But yeah. Okay. I need to go. Okay. I'd probably get shot. I'd have to hide the antlers. Although they said that that's not one of the things, but the way that they said that they would just anyone that's not a human. So like, anyway. Okay, focusing. What if like a normal entity, like what if a different SCP like accidentally got to that IKEA? Especially if they were an SCP that it does not do well to terminate the way that they were planning to terminate the other ones. That could cause a problem. I'm thinking in circles before I have even finished the one circle that we were supposed to be reading. I am losing my mind and bad at metaphors. Okay. Yes. They wear the uniform. Alright. SCP-3008-1 has a rudimentary day-night cycle determined by the overhead lighting within the space activating and deactivating at times consistent with the opening and closing times of the original retail store. Question, does that include holidays? If so, then it would be holidays in the IKEA of that particular location, because like, are you going to recognize an Independence Day? Because if so, it would be very specific and stuff like that. Are they open Sundays? That's the other day. Is it just nighttime perpetually on a day that you're not open? Anyway, okay. During the quote-unquote night instances of SCP-3008-2, during the night instances of SCP-3008-2 will become violent towards all other life forms within SCP-3008-1. So IKEA Monkey is not safe at night. But safe during day? Safe during day. Okay. I would hate to be in an IKEA at night. Well, people have joked that they would just stay overnight at IKEAs because it's like a house. You could just live there or whatever, you know? I've heard people joke like of squatters in an IKEA. But I guess this story would be the one to tell you it's a bad idea. There will be entities. Dun dun dun. Okay, so they're going to go after you at night. During these bouts of violence, they have been heard to vocalize phrases in English that are typically variations of "the store is now closed, please exit the building." Ooh. Once quote-unquote day begins, SCP-3008-2 instances immediately become passive and begin moving throughout SCP-3008-1 seemingly at random. They are unresponsive to questioning or other verbal cues in this state, though will react violently if attacked. Okay. All right. Very concerning fake IKEA employees. I don't... Ooh, hello. Thank you for the follow, Mr. Apple... or Applek? Apple C? Applek? I don't know. 90. Welcome in. Thank you for follow. Hello. And that is a very fun fact. Speedy little raccoons. Go, 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 Shufflecat, go. Okay. SCP-3008-1 is known to have one or more exits located within, though these exits do not appear to have a fixed position, making it difficult to leave SCP-3008-1 once inside. I knew it would be labyrinth style. You just know it. Using any other door besides the main entrance to enter the structure or breaking through the walls of the retail unit leads into non-anomalous interior of the original store. Leads into the non-anomalous interior of the original store. Ooh. So if you break through, you get to the store that's safe the first time. Yes? Or am I misunderstanding this? You go into the old one. All right. Yeah. All right, cool. Since containment began, 14 individuals have managed to exit SCP-3008. Following extensive debriefing, all individuals have been administered amnestics and released. Which is probably, honestly, a kindness, but might not be. Maybe they had big revelations while in the Labyrinth IKEA. It changes a man. Anyway, okay. Incident 3008-1. At 37 hours on redacted 2000 redacted. So this is like between 2000 and 2009. A human male exited SCP-3008, followed 10 seconds later by an instance of SCP-3008-2. SCP-3008-2 caught and killed the man before itself being terminated by armed response personnel. This incident represents the only time an instance of SCP-3008-2 has been seen exiting SCP-3008. So all the other times that they exit, there was nobody else? Then why are we so ready to terminate people? Are we going to be safe about it? Like, come on. Okay. The moment they step in an IKEA, they get more flashbacks. Oh, yeah, that probably wouldn't be good. You remember this? You were there, dude, bro? No. And if you remember this, that means that your amnestics wore off. That's a problem, too. Oh, boy. Don't tell them. Also, although, hopefully you wouldn't tell them anyway, because if you talk to the foundation about what you were talking about here, that means they'll come for me. Oh, I'm sure I'm joking. I am joking. Okay, but only time one of those has been seen exiting, a full autopsy on the corpse was performed. See 3008-2 autopsy log for more details. The man was carrying an IKEA-branded journal, seeming to document his time in SCP-3008-1, transcribed below, verbatim. Bro is just skin. Huh? Huh? Who? No. We have the link to click for the journal, but we have no autopsy report to look at for details of what happened to the corpse, which I think they mean 3008-2. Could be 3000, could be the dude, but I don't know. Oh no, it is 3008-2. It's just skin. Oh! Where did you find that? Where is that one? Is it at the bottom, maybe? No, these are just notes. Maybe it's in the notes. Maybe we'll find it in the notes. I'll have to read to find out. Hold on, I have big cough, and I need to hydrate. I had big cough and then almost sneeze. Oh, goodness. Okay. Here are the journal's entries. First up, I guess first page here. It's more like wife was reading it aloud. They look like they got elbows for faces. Ooh. Does that mean that they do have a corner where their nose would be? Although they do have noses. Oh no. Okay. I just realized that if I saw myself saying that, I'd probably think a lot of the same things I've done when like kids say a weird thing where they're just like, it looks like a kid has a war flashback or something. That's what I probably would have looked like. They do have corners. Yes. Sorry. Okay. We're in a weird brain right now. Weird lack of brain. Page 1 of the journal. All right. So I'm writing this to document what I can only assume is my sudden descent into insanity. I can't possibly be that bad a navigator, and yet, as I write this, I've been trapped in IKEA for 2 days. You would wonder what's happening if you did this. You would be very concerned how you're trapped in an IKEA. I haven't seen another person in the entire time I've been here. I feel like that would have been my first clue. I'm usually not at an IKEA when nobody is there. It is also usually, because I'm not usually there, a very specific event. There's lots of other things going on. Anyway. I thought it was a prank at first. Turn the place into a maze, get all the people out, and see how long it takes me to get lost. Then everyone has a good old laugh. Realized that wasn't the case when I tried to backtrack. Everything had changed. So I ended up lost. Instead of the exit, it was just row after row of bookcases. So I'm trapped in IKEA. Sounds like the setup for a bad joke. The lights went out at 10 p.m. Nearly gave me a fucking heart attack. That loud electrical thunk sound and then pitch blackness. Place is full of beds though, and my phone has a torch on it. Oh, he's British. But no damn signal. So I found a bed and went to sleep. Spent most of the day trying to find my way out with no luck. Did find a restaurant serving those meatballs though. But how? Who served it? Who was there if no one, you haven't seen anyone? Dun dun dun. Okay, anyway. Wait, does that mean you got them for free? Dude. Nice. Okay. So I found a bed, went to sleep. Spent most of the next day trying to find my way out. Found a surf. So at least I won't starve because of the meatballs. That's probably the punchline to that joke. Anyway, they were still warm and fresh, but I haven't seen anyone around who could have cooked them. Made my way back to the beds before the lights cut out again, since it's too dark to search with them off. Ooh, that makes me wonder what happens if they find someone asleep in the beds, those evils. The corner face people. What happens when the employees find you? I shouldn't call them evils. It's just because the story, they say it's evil. Ugh. Dang it. Oh, I will hydrate. Money frog, money frog. Thank you for the reminder about the water. You have told me. But yes, they didn't say anything about the water in here. Where did he find water? And I do say he because they said it was a male. Anyway. Okay. It's 9:10 a.m. now. The lights came back on a little while ago. I'm sure I've searched the entire area around where I came in now, and the exit obviously isn't here, so I'm going to pick a direction and hope for the best. Probably leave them alone, seeing as he hasn't died yet. Yeah, well, yeah. Or maybe he was lucky, like he hasn't seen anybody yet. So maybe it's just very, very rare finding an employee. So, like, they just haven't noticed. Maybe they don't see very well in the dark. I don't know. Page 2, day 3 of my magical IKEA mystery adventure. If I wasn't sure that there was something seriously weird about this place before, I am now. Walked for 3 hours in a more or less straight line. Insert IKEA joke here. Before I came across a ladder next to one of those huge stock shelves they have here. Climbed up to get my bearings, and it looks like this place just stretches on forever. Like that scene from The Lion King, except instead of trees and grass, it was all shelves and tables and crap. I did see a person moving not too far away, though, so I headed over. Ooh, I'm surprised they can see, as they have no eyes. Very true. Maybe they don't see. Maybe they sense by sound. Do they have ears? Maybe vibrations. I don't know. Raven was like, I'm just like, oh, how? I thought hairs? And then I'm like, they did not say they were hairy. It would not be that kind of sense. It's not little antennae. You can absolutely see without eyes. But why are you going off creating your own monster in your head instead of just doing the thing that is here? Huh? My poor brain. This is the IKEA back rooms. It is. Again, just skin. Yes, but Raven has no brain right now. So here we are. SCP logics. They can kill without senses. They just know. That is pretty spoopy. Okay, anyway. Our buddy is headed over to the person that they see. Hello, person. You are watching us. You are judging. It is fair. Judge me. Okay. Thought it was a staff member at first. It was wearing the uniform. And hell, maybe it was. Maybe freakish 7-foot-tall monsters with long arms, short legs, and no faces are just the kinds of thing they want working at Super IKEA. 7-foot-tall isn't terribly impossible. So, could have been a person. Anyway, okay. But the ratio of short legs and long arms, though, that is less human. I will support. Okay. Damn thing completely ignored me, though, and with no eyes or ears. Hey, no ears. Never mind. No ears. I can't even be sure it knew I was there. Thought about shoving it or something to get its attention, but its hands were big enough to crush a watermelon. Ooh. So I decided against it. It just kept moving along, and eventually I lost sight of it, so I decided to carry on the way I was going. Ooh. You're gonna run away? That is fair. We're doing the spoopy. I sorry. Okay. Anyway, no comfy bed for me tonight. Looks like I've entered the improbably hard and pointy table section of the store. Guess I'll have to make do with some bunched up tablecloths. Aw. Phone battery died during the day too. Didn't work anyway, but I feel like I've just lost some small vital lifeline. That would be good. Oh, I am seeing the big thing. Good move with the head pats, Vet. That is the feel. I'm glad you're gonna go do a trip. I like it. Have fun. Save up. Yeah, I want to see it. I want to hear all about. If I could hear that you have all the good funds. I'm excited. But yes, you never need to, and you should always take care of yourself first. I was gonna see how long I could go without saying it. I couldn't last long. Okay. But, oh, I'm glad. Have fun. I'm excited. Have your trip. Yee. Okay. Brain decided very hard back to story and then was like, no idea where story. Oh, yes. You lost your phone. You have not found any of the, there's not really electronics very much in the IKEAs. But I would hope that maybe you find, like, one of those radios that has, like, a, charger with it. I don't know. Sometimes they have these things. I don't know. It's not a huge trip. I'll talk about it more in staff chat later. Ooh, yay! I'm excited. Okay. You ever see one of those cartoons? Oh, yeah, it's next page, by the way. You ever see one of those cartoons where they're going through doors in a hallway and they just pop out of another door in the same hallway? Scooby-Doo style, yeah. That's how I feel right now. I've seen nothing but the same identical bookshelf for 2 days now. Just row after row after row of them. I mean, come on. I love books as much as the next guy, but this is excessive. I will say they usually have different versions of the bookshelf. They don't have too many of them. They'll have like one bookshelf, other bookshelf, other bookshelf, other bookshelf. But then like those 4 bookshelves all around each other. Anyway, okay. I'm obviously still moving forwards though. I can see the signs hanging overhead passing by. Too bad none of them say exit. Not sure who I was addressing that last question to. Let's just say it was practice for the autobiography I'm going to write when I get out of here. I'll call it my perfectly normal trip to a regular old IKEA. If I ever get out, and that if I ever get out, is scratched through. It's a really long SCP. It's mostly this journal. Yeah, it is. Yay! But we have an ad about to start, and it looks like we're a little bit before halfway. So why not take an ad, do some redeems, and then pick back up with the rest of this? How does that sound, friends? That's my plan. Ooh, and thank you for the follow, Destroyer5411. Welcome, thank you. Going to run this ad. We'll take a triggers break, and then read more. Yeah, okay. Ooh! As I said, Generium's got the goofy ones. Okay. That is a foot. That is a leafy green. I do not know what those emotes look like, because they're not popping up. But it is a foot and a leafy green. That is not part of the words, I'm guessing. Foot lettuce. Foot lettuce? It's lettuce? Oh, goodness. It just says : foot : Oh, there it is. Hi. Foot? Steffies? I don't think you have a sub, so you can't hear me probably. But I'm having a time. Oh, goodness. This Eden Certainly has a fun. I have an emote for this. Lol. Show. Yep. Oh, there you go. I want to gift a sub so bad, but I can't. I just said I can't. I can hear lol. Amazon router blocks Amazon ads. Oh, you tricky little. Okay. I like it. Share. Share with the class. I'm leaning into the teacher thing because a few people have called me teacher now, and I've done the hey, I don't take attendance thing, so I'm leaning into. But all right. The trigger word. Number 15, Burger King, foot, lettuce, or leafy green. Yes. Raven Sensei. Ah! New fan art idea dropped. Oh no. I'm excited. But it's gonna take a while, is the problem. I can't just... But okay, did you bring enough for the rest of the class? Did you bring enough? Sorry. Did you bring enough of your own thing that only blocks on your own freaking device? I'm backlogged. It's on my list now, officially though. I know the feeling. There are so many things. I did finish a couple of things for you guys, but they are not ready to present to you. They are finished, but I need to collect the others that go with it, and I will not explain further. Okay, we're doing the triggers. Yes, alright. Where am I starting with? I'm starting with scissors. Lots of... always scissors. Frick. We like to snip, snip. Snip, snip, snip. Well, now I have to move up working on my PNG Plus. Seeing how I thought I had a month or so to go before 50 followers. Oops. The world said, no, we like Cage. Dang it. Hey, speaking of, follower goal met. Thank you. Welcome and thank you for the follow. Oh, and thank you for the follow, the two of yous. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry, Vetster. I take a minute for the scissor snip. Thank you. Welcome in, Werenix. Sleepy little Werenix. And thank you for the follow. Garukin? Maybe? Thank you. But alright. Oh, of course, the honk has entered chat and is demanding rage puff. We'll get to that as soon as we can. Why did you slap them? Please tell me you know each other. Please tell me you didn't just randomly slap someone. Please don't chase people out. They just joined us. This is why we don't have friends, Lahonk. Do you want to get ants? Do you want to lose friends? Okay. Alright. I have no idea who this person just slapped me. I knew it. I knew they were being a little shit. Thank you, Fett, for giving them a hug. Who else hugged you? Who else has hugged you? You've already gotten 2 hugs? Lucky you. Gun and rifle. That's fair. Lahonk's catchphrase is insert murder frog. Like, it is violence, so that's just natural. Thank you, Divad, for the returning slap. It is appropriate. Always remember, violence is the answer. Yeah, see? Somehow I think you will be friends. But, yeah, alright. Okay, I'm gonna get to scissor snips now. If you will just behave. Okay, here we go. Okay, there was our scissor snips. I'm noticing in my OBS little stream chat bubble, I'm seeing our cat love. Scroll. Cat slap. Cat hug. Cat love. But I'm not seeing them in the Twitch one. Why is that not working? I reload. I don't know what is going on. But okay. We have our next trigger. After scissor snips. I know I remembered it a minute ago. How did I lose it? Sniffs, of course, sniffs. But I don't know what's happening with the Twitch thing. Why I can't see those. Anyway. Okay. Ooh, look at these. Okay, got a 13. You got a 27. Ooh. You got an 18. Wow. 38. Cage. It's not so good. Okay, sniffs time. Oh, what has happened? Oh no. Why are you moving? Okay. I don't know what changed. I don't know what that is doing. I got real big for no reason. Raven staring to my soul. I don't know what happened. I am sorry. Some big power sniffs. I am banned from slaps and bonk. I think it was just a cooldown probably, but wow, what? No. Did you ban him? This is why we can't have nice things long. Accurate. Oh wow, that is a power sniff. Look at that. I have no idea what happened that made everything move like that, and I was so confused. But now we are back. Oh, I like the mega sniffer. Look at that little face. Okay, sorry. Focusing. No more mega sniffs. No more break the world sniffs. And yes, okay, good. You are not banned. It's just cool down. Only Fet or the rare and magicals. Ooh, what? Shush. Shut up. What are you doing? No. My phone yelled for no reason. Okay, you are sorted. What has happened? Oh, yes. Can someone please return my brain? I would like my brain back. I don't know what happened to it. Help! If one of you got a spell, a potion from Vi to remove my brain, please go back and get it back from her. Please help. Thank you. Okay. Oh, perfect. Rage puffing while I has no brain. I blame SCP. I had lost brain before we began SCP. I had less brain because I didn't do the change to the stream info, and I forgot in the last 2 streams to do the ad first, so I was losing my brain slowly but certainly. It is gone. Why does that say taco? It's a hot dog. But I definitely thought it was a taco from far away. It didn't look like a hot dog. It looked like a taco. And I was like, what is the taco meat brain meat or something? I don't know what happened. The potion broke on the way back. Oop. No, I'll never get my brain again. Ah! Ah! I'll have to go visit Vi for my brain back. Good thing, actually, I have a visit with Vi scheduled. Date redacted. You did it, Devon! Ah! Okay. Lahonk says that it was you. And Lahonk slapped me. I'm guessing that was to try and help me get my brain back. It did not help. It's still gone. But now time for rage puffing. Okay. Oh, come on, thingy. All right, here we are. Oh, wait. Proper rage. Right. I'm trying to pout. But when I try to lower my eyebrows, it makes it look like my eyes are closing. I'm not closing my eyes, but my model doesn't understand that. So now I look like I'm sleepy angry. Why are my eyes closed? Stop. Stop. I can't rage puff like this. Okay. Move. Look at the big kitty. Oh, am I good? No, I need to take a minute for cough and hydrate. I'm glad you are laughing your ass. I'm glad it is good. The cough and the noise of shock was the golden admission. I hurt myself a tiny bit. I'm fine. But I was like, oh, what did I do? I raged too hard. I raged or I puffed too hard. So I'm going to take a moment where I am muted and do a bunch of recover. Okay. You at work today was the big puff and then recover? One of my bosses irked me when I was heading on break, so I turned around and said, I'm on break, and walked away. Raged too hard. Yeah. Well, that sounds like you raged just the right amount. When you are on break, they should not be trying to go after you. Look at that little bug dance. Go bug dance. You're going very speedy, but that is because you are a tiny thing and I am too large. Oh, what is this? Oh, goodness. Run. Run. Not Sven. Why do you chase? Or why do you run from? Oh, hey, slower bug. Yay. I see how you move now. Thank you, Divide. If I didn't have a reputation, and he probably didn't hear me, I probably would have gotten into an argument with Baldy. Ooh, and he bawled. Hee hee hee. Take that, boss. Ooh, people are jamming. Honey me. Ooh. Wow, you jump very fast. Why are you so fast? Maya, why are you so fast? Ooh, I like her nails. I know she's trying to strangle, but nice nails. Okay. Ah, the rose. Mega top. And I can't see the frog jam on the Twitch. Caffeine. Oh, yes. You look like a fly. Mega caffeine there. Oh. Well. The big kitty has a rainbow on his back. I need the big kitty. Okay. I'm you know you can fully distract me with this. And I know you are abusing this knowledge, but I cannot stop. Look at the kitties roll. The birdie blob is so cute. Look at him, he wears his scarf. Okay. Kuru Kuru. Which one is Kuru? Where's the... Yes, that. Okay. And a very slow spin. Everybody that moves fast makes my brain go, ah! But the slower ones, they go, oh. Why are you yum? What do you want to eat? Don't you eat my burb. Don't you eat my burb. What a juicy box. I need a juice box. Stop drooling. Don't eat my burb. This sounds very good. Hello, this sounds very good. Thank you for following. Welcome in. Ah! Whoa. That is one heck of a tongue. Ooh, you gonna get me. And I always love the burger. The burger is good. Wow, big lettuce. Big leafy green. Excessive. Wow. Hello, Kitty Bongo. Kitty Bongo. Ah! The tongue is scary. 15-foot long Burger King foot lettuce. Foot lettuce! No! Not foot lettuce. Oh, yes, that reminds. I should. That frog has eyebrows. All of our frogs' eyebrows have always been very small. They've never been very pronounced eyebrows. And so now I am imagining bigger eyebrows on Frog. But that is leading me towards J. Jonah Jameson, Frog. I need more pictures of Spider-Man, Frog. And then a Spider-Man Frog. Yes, I have to get back to the end. I'm going in such weird circles. Someone help, please. I'm supposed to be in charge of this stream, and I am so not tonight. Ah! Except he swings from buildings with his tongue. Does he? The frog? Yeah. But it's purple. Remember, it's not a normal tongue. It's a bright purple tongue. It's concern. Not even emote only would help right now. No, emote only would make it worse. Spider frog. Spider frog. But then also, similarly, J. Jonah Jameson Frog. I need more photos of Spider-Man. I love that actors, like, the dubs from his Whiplash onto the Korra, because he's so fun on Korra, and then just like now all of his works just overlapping, and now I want one of my frogs to be in animation while it's the sounds of him. It's inescapable. Okay. Look at him doing his little dance and those cute little frogs. They're not frogs, those are frogs. Normal frogs. Ha. You're not frogs. We're better. Wasn't there a Naruto character nicknamed Bushy Brow? Yeah, I'm also seeing Brock, He's in a cup. Is it a blender? It's a blender. That makes sense. I just threw my newborn son into a blender. Eee, that's a color of hydrate. Ooh, yes, the fuck. His nickname is Bushy Brown. Understood, but her brain gone. 10 takes the edge off. Where is that? It takes the edge off. 7 foot long with short legs. Aww, very long body. I put it in slow mode. Thank you. Eee. I have so many new emotes to play with right now. And you could absolutely distract me with them, and I would get nothing done. Ah! Have some cheese. Splat. Slowly bonks Cage. Of course, our emote overlord many. Whoa. Mod can bypass slow mode. Okay. I don't get what's going on, but I've received so many gifted subs recently. Because you're everywhere, and people are like, yeah, we should probably bring you into the fold, Mr. Everywhere. Other Mr. Most Places. Anyway, okay. Focus. I did a eye-to-eye thing with my model there. I'm looking at you. You looking at me? Anyway. Okay. The trigger word, and then the story. Focus. God damn it. Memes, the DNA of the soul. I have to agree. At this point in time, yes. maybe the maybe not the DNA of the soul, or it's like the language of the soul. Memes. When it's just operating on vibes, yes. Almost all of them were random. Almost all of what were random? Oh, the gifted subs. Aha. Okay. We go back. SCP-3008. The journal. Back to IKEA. Gods help us. Okay. Oh, wow. Look at all of them. Oh, boy. Look at all their different... Oh, the basic hype. Keyboards. Smashing. Aww. Nightly shock. I want one. I want raves. But we need to have like a bajillion more people to be subscribed. That's it. I need a bunch more sub points than I have right now to be able to have more rooms for the animated ones, and they are not ready yet anyway, but like I'd have to have a ton of them, and then we could have spots for them. Okay. I like how they clip like that. Yeah, they're nice. In the on-screen. Okay. They look cute. Yes. Okay. Whew. Focus. Nope. What is that? That is... That's like one of those... How did they... Such a complicate... How did they... Okay. No. Raven, you can do this. Okay. Oh, we get to a bright note. On the last one, it was like, if I ever get out of here, and they were like, cross that out. But then, next one, next page. Finally found some other people. Woo! Okay. Turns out I'm not the only poor bastard trapped in here. Lucky for me, I guess. My 6th night here, 2 of those staff things came at me in the dark. Different from the first one I saw, but still messed up. Heard them coming. They were saying that the store was closed and I had to leave the building. All nice and polite like. I'm not sure which part of that was weirder. That they didn't have mouths, or that they were apparently trying to kill me while they were saying it. Came at me like rabid dogs. Ooh. So I legged it. Sprinting through IKEA in the dark like a fucking madman. I saw it when I cleared another stand of those giant stock shelves. Long, thank you. Thank you for the subscribe. I appreciate much. Very much. Subscribe for 2 months. Ooh. Thank you. Wait, my sub points jumped just a bunch. Wow. How did you do that? Thank you. Okay. You didn't have to do that. I know I said that that's a thing, but you don't have to do that, you know? Like, it was just a thought, and you definitely cannot do it alone. Thank you. Thank you so much. Wait, did I? I don't think it let me send my message. Oh no. It says that it is slow mode. Oh, it took a bunch. Got the murder frog back. Yeah, you have to have the murder frog. you have to have your murder frog. Okay. Yee. Drop your rain in money frogs. It is tradition. Whenever drop money, we drop the money frog. Yeah. Okay. Focus. Ah! My model be running. Okay. So he liked it. Sprinting through the IKEA like a madman. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I saw it when I cleared another stand of those giant fucking stock shelves, all lit up with torches and floodlights. They built a whole town in here. Got a massive wall built out of shelves and beds and tables and whatever else. I swear to God it was the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. I bet. Anyway, I guess they saw me coming, or maybe they heard my it's got girlish crossed out, and then it picks it back up. Manly bellows of fear. Because they had a gate open and two people were there waving me in. Heard the staff thing slam into the gate behind me after it closed, still politely informing us all that the store was now closed. They wandered off eventually, though. Oh, that's good. Oh, what the heck? Oh, ah! I thought that was a wink, and then it says that. What? You surprising me, Frigid. Where? Aha, there. What is that there for? Ah, that is my waifu, Erica. Ah, well, lovely, but what? Frigid has a hidden power level that should stay hidden. Okay, I focus. Okay. They call the town Exchange because that's what's on the sign hanging from the ceiling directly above it. Exchange and returns. All lit up against the night using lights they've found and plugged into the power lines. Ooh. And there are beds and food and people. Over 50 wonderful people with regular-sized limbs. Hey, people can have all kinds of shapes to their body. You never know why. Don't get weird, story. We've already had our issues. Okay. And full set of facial features. Also something that can change, but it is concerning when they have none face. You are right. Okay. It's now my 7th night here, and the first one not spent in darkness. A full week living in IKEA. There's probably a TV show in that somewhere. Ooh. Oh, thank you for doing that, Cage. It will help. Although I am very confused at what is over 69,000 that Frigid is referring to. And I'm sure that that is why you did that. So that I understand what is happening. I played fair and spent the points. That is half playing fair because you have all of the points. But yes. Okay. All right. So our guy's there for 7 nights, and we're gonna move on to the next entry. Lots of big coughs. Ugh. Now he was referring to a meme. Oh. Huh. Well, I don't know. Now, hush. Also play fair. Okay. Now that I'm around other people, I'm starting to feel normal. Here's the next page. Maybe normal isn't the word, but after a week with only the sound of my own footsteps for company, I was becoming increasingly sure that I'd just gone nuts. That I was tied up in some padded room somewhere, banging my head against the wall. But no, I feel quite sane now, thank you very much. Apparently there are other towns out there. Some with more people, some with less. I found that fairly mind-boggling. How can that many people go missing with no one noticing? Surely someone would have noticed that everyone who goes to IKEA seems to fucking vanish. Or maybe it's not everyone. Maybe we're just the lucky ones. Oh, that's a good point. Wouldn't people have noticed after that building opened up? Or, like, when did it start to become the anomaly? When did people start go missing there? And does everyone that goes through go missing? Or do some people manage to, like, go into the IKEA and just be in the IKEA and not get transported to the fake IKEA? How does that go? And if it does go like that, where some people leave, if you walked in and, like, someone that was joining you was, like, 10 steps behind, could you get split up? Then you definitely know that one of you went missing, because it's like, I know this. Oh my gosh. And this is the problem we're fighting with today. Raven's brain is so gone that she'll just take us to a very different place for no reason. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. We're probably only going to get through this story. I know I am capable of more, and yet, here I am. Okay. I swear, one of you has gotten a potion from Violet. I'm going to have to call her. Demand to get my brain back. Someone go bug her. No. Okay. Maybe not everyone. Maybe we're just the lucky ones. Yes. Okay. The people here just call those staff monster things the staff. Sorry. Tivod. Yeah, we blame you. Go get the potion. Fix it. Alright. Apparently they are fine during the day, minding their own business, walking the aisles. As soon as those lights go out, though, they go fucking bonkers. So during the day, people go out to find food, water, and whatever else they need. Apparently there are restaurants and shops around that randomly get restocked. Is it all just Swedish meatballs? I hope that there is more than just the Swedish meatballs. Unironically, it's funny, and ultimately, it's your stream. You're just the one who wanted to really focus. We put up Teemo mode. I feel like I'll fail if I haven't at least finished this story. And I don't want to ever, like, finish mid-story on these. So, like, I'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. It'll be okay. But yeah, we'll probably go out of slow and emote mode once this one ends. But yes. All of the frogs in my throat, too. Oh. Okay. Focusing. Anyway. Oh, no, wait. Restaurants, no one knows how it gets restocked. There. Maybe the staff do it. Apparently they aren't very good at their jobs, though, because the restocking sometimes takes a while, which means the food needs to be rationed. Maybe if they weren't so busy chasing people around in the dark, they'd get more done. Well, also maybe if it wasn't so giant, or if, there weren't so many people showing up taking the food. There's plenty going on. But anyway, when night comes, the staff go nuts and everyone holds up inside the walls. Apparently it's the same everywhere in this place, whatever this place is. The IKEA, from whence all other IKEAs sprang. Or maybe we're all just in the regular IKEA, and this is all some fever dream brought on by mind-numbing boredom. Who knows? I know that you are concerned that you have gone crazy, but I don't think that 10 or 7 days, just reading the next one where it says he's been there 7 days is just you being bored. That's not how that works. Oh, thank you for the follow, Dude Bro Pride. Thank you very much. That is a funky little guy. Why is his eye red and blue? Anyway. Ooh. The Raccoon Health Department. Rat toss. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay. Been here for 10 days now. This is the next page. Been here for 10 days now. Most of the people I asked said they stopped keeping track a long time ago, and one guy, Chris, said he'd been in here for years. Years. And then there's like a little thing, square brackets, it says illegible scribbles. So just equivalent of keyboard smash. Okay. Apparently, there are rumors of people who do manage to get out, and of people who see the exit, only to have it vanish before their very eyes. I get the feeling not everyone believes that, but I do. Explains how we got stuck in here in the first place, sort of. And I mean, come on. Staff monsters, row after endless row of high-quality Swedish furniture. Swedish furniture. Anyway, I don't know why they would find a disappearing door so hard to believe in. Gotta agree. Anyway, I went out scavenging for food at a nearby shop with Sandra and Jerry today. Once you learn the landmarks of this place, it's not so hard to navigate. The overhead signs help a lot, but there are others. Not too far in the distance, a huge section of those giant stock shelves has collapsed against each other, and way off in the east, we all assume it's east anyway. Apparently, IKEA doesn't sell compasses. Someone with their phone not dead yet could use that. That would probably be helpful. Is some kind of tower that looks like it's made of wood, reaches all the way to the ceiling. Maybe they were trying to break out through the roof. Ooh, and it did say that if you break through the walls, that you do get back to the normal store. So, going through the roofs, good idea. Maybe they were trying to break through the roof. Lights up at night, so there must be people there. But it's apparently a few days' walk, which means it must be miles away. So no one here really knows for sure. Apparently, I got incredibly lucky sleeping out in the open for a week without getting ripped to bits by the staff. That's me. Lucky, lucky, lucky. See? There you go. They would have ripped Buddy to bits if he just had the bad lining up. Okay. We found some food in the shop. Guess the staff restocked it during the night, which was nice of them. There was a telephone on the wall, so I figured I'd try it out. There was a voice on the other end, but they were just talking nonsense. Random words strung together with no real meaning. You ever see a video of someone with aphasia? Kind of sounded like that. Didn't answer me when I spoke to them anyway. Sandra says all the phones in here are the same. Oops, asking the journal questions again. It's okay, buddy. we are reading it. All right. Next page. It's a short entry. I was thinking last night, the ceiling on this place is pretty high, and as far as anyone can tell, it goes on forever. Shouldn't there be some kind of weather in here? I'm sure I read about some NASA building that was so big it had its own weather patterns with clouds and stuff. This place is definitely bigger than that. But now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure I've never felt so much as temperature change in here. I'll add it to the grand list of weird bullshit. Next entry. The staff attacked the exchange last night. Dun dun dun. For whatever reason, despite having reading this and was fully in on it, I was like, oh no. Huh? I saw the word attacked and was like, but I was like, I had no connection to the meanings of the words the staff or the exchange. It took me a good 2 seconds to realize the staff was monsters and the exchange was not like a stock exchange. What the heck, Raven? Where is your brain? Okay. Must have been 20 or 30 of them, all just asking us to leave the store. Calm as you like. Yes, that precisely. While trying to smash the walls down with their bare hands. Apparently this happens pretty regularly, so everyone is prepared for it. Knives from the restaurants, lawnmower blades made into hatchets, a fire axe. One guy, Wasim, even made a functional crossbow. Good for you, dude. Anyway, the walls have holes in them, which hadn't noticed before, specifically so we can stab out at the staff when they attack. Hey, medieval. Oh, hello. I was medieval tactics things. Hello, welcome in. Thank you for the raid. We're in the middle of me having very little brain. I'm sorry that we have emotes only. That will be lifted whenever it happens to be that I manage to do the reading of this story. So I apologize. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you for sharing your community. If you need to go, um, you know, take a rest, go away, whatever, get food. I understand. Um, I'm fairly certain I lost my brain at some point recently, so I apologize for how things will be. But we are reading recommended stories from my viewers, all SCPs, so welcome in, thank you, hi. I will not be able to catch you up because my brain is not going to be there. If someone else wants to do a summary, that would be great. Oh right, I was supposed to do that thing. Okay. Anyhow, we're in an IKEA. It's SCP, it's the IKEA. That's all I'll say. And then monster staff. Okay. Oh yes, it was anyway the walls have holes in them, which I hadn't noticed before, specifically so we can stab out at the staff when they attack. Took a couple of them down myself. They don't seem to bleed, which is weird, but they go down as easy as a regular person once you start sticking holes in them. Cool. Okay. We had to haul the bodies away in the morning. Apparently the dead ones will attract more during the night, so we had to get them away from exchange. We have a couple of those trolley things they use to move big boxes around, so we loaded them up and took them over to pickup. Apparently people just name everything in here after whatever sign is hanging overhead. We did kind of already establish that. Pickup was grisly. There were hundreds, maybe thousands of dead staff all piled up. Well, that's why things don't get restocked, 'cause you killed them. Wow, that's a lot dead. Jeez. Okay. There was no smell, which was a blessing. Apparently, in addition to not bleeding, these things don't rot either. My curiosity got the better of me while we were unloading them, so I took a look at one of the more cut-up ones. This is where you knew that, the people that said they're just skin. There you go. This is where you know it from. They're just skin, or something that looks like skin, all the way through. No muscle, no bone, no organs. Are they even really alive in the first place? They certainly seem like they have bones when they're moving around, pounding on the walls. Well, yeah, I don't know how skin moves. Period. How does skin move? What? But okay. The physics, they don't add up. Okay. And I'm sure I felt more resistance than just skin when the knife went in during the night. Maybe something happens to them when they die. Just one more thing on the ever-increasing list of weird shit that goes on in here, I guess. Next page. Something occurred to me after the staff attacked the other night. Every time you see a situation like this on TV or in a film, like it's the end of the world or everyone is trapped on an island or whatever, once groups like ours start to form, people always seem to turn on each other, fighting for food or dominance or whatever else. That hasn't happened here. Apparently people from other towns come by from time to time just to check in or occasionally to trade if they are short on something. But everything is always cordial, friendly even. Maybe it's the threat of the staff, or perhaps the constant restocking of supplies in the shops means there's nothing much to fight over. Maybe people are just better than they are generally given credit for. That's a nice thought. I think I'll go with that one. And then it's the next entry in a second, but I was going to say, that's just kind of life, I guess. And then people will still find a reason to fight. It's just that you have a unifying enemy. So that is what you fight instead of each other. So there's not been fighting between each other very much. It makes sense. But tension created and you will still have people fight. It still would be possible. Okay. A dozen people showed up at the gates this afternoon from a town called Trolleys. Apparently, the staff broke through the walls and tore the town apart during the night. These 12 are the only survivors out of over 100. Trolleys was taken down. Did they bring their trolleys? Okay. We let them in, obviously. One more point in the human decency column. Later, I asked if anyone knew of how many of these towns there were out there. Between us and the new folks, we managed to come up with over 20 names. 20 towns filled with people, and who knows how many beyond that. The motto for this place should be, how is that even possible? Surely someone, somewhere must be looking for the thousands of people that must be in here. Sad to say, but there are a lot more people missing in the world than you realize sometimes. Okay. I've been here for a little over 2 months now, not that much changes. As it turns out, a couple of new people showed up. Same story as the rest of us. Nice little trip to IKEA, and suddenly they're trapped in Billy Bookcase's house of faceless weirdos. The staff attack the exchange once or twice a week. We kill them and haul their bodies off. Sometimes they hurt some of us first. They killed a guy called Jared a couple weeks back. Not Jared. It was awful, frankly. Turns out regular humans still bleed in here, even if the staff don't. We tried our best, but none of us are doctors. Jared was a good guy. He deserved better. We all do. Okay, so doctors are safe. That's a correlation, not causation, for sure. It occurred to me a couple of days after that. None of us were really looking for a way out of here. I don't even know where we'd start. Good point, bud. And I guess we do have to get to point, because eventually we know that this guy exits. He has to be able to exit. Okay. Next entry. One of those quadcopter things with a camera attached buzzed past exchange today. Quadcopter? A little drone? Or just like a toy copter? Okay, anyway. I thought it meant that someone was finally looking for us, that help was on the way. Apparently it's not the first time this has happened, though. Same thing happened a few months ago, and everyone is still here. No idea if it saw us. It didn't stop, if it did. Just kept flying until we could no longer see it. I wonder what that is. They didn't explain, but then there's a note under this from the foundation has a note. They say, based on recovery time of the journal, this entry appears to line up approximately with our first successful test piloting a drone inside SCP-3008-1. Well, okay, there you go. Analysis of footage shows a walled settlement under a sign labeled Exchange and Returns. Attempts to relocate the settlement failed. Origin of previously sighted drones is unknown. Okay, so the other drones were not known. That would have been somebody else that sent in drones, not the Foundation, but the one that our journal man did would be. Okay. Next entry. I started talking to people about the stuff they miss from home during dinner today. Probably not the best idea I've ever had. Everyone seemed pretty down after. A bunch of people here have families. Husbands and wives, kids, dogs. Franklin apparently has a pet llama, though I'm not sure I buy that. Why would he lie? You don't trust Franklin about his llama? There's our infighting right there. Okay. But apparently some of the people here have some seriously odd gaps in their knowledge. 3 of them had never heard of the International Space Station. 2 of them seemed to think Redacted was the Prime Minister. And 1 of them had apparently never heard of the Statue of Liberty. I believe them, too. They seemed just as confused as the rest of us. The funny thing to that is first, okay, so we had guessed that 'twas a British person. 2, people are sometimes stupid. Have we not seen all of those videos where people don't know things? Like, have you never met a friend that was like, did not understand a thing? It happens sometimes. But maybe the way they say that so many of it in one space, something's odd. Okay. The more I thought about it, though, the more it started to explain a few things. What if the reason no one is looking for all us missing people is because we haven't all come from the same place? This is going to sound weird. Maybe that should be the motto for this place. But what if all the people here have come from different dimensions? Realities, whatever you call it. I've seen enough TV shows to know the drill. Sarah comes from a place where there is no Statue of Liberty. They didn't launch a space station where Wasim is from. If everyone here came from different places, even from ones that seem identical, there'd be no huge missing persons panic. No mass search. We'd just be a blip, a single missing person in a world of non-stop news. Well, that was a fun train of thought. And that's the end of that journal, which would also explain the other drones might have been other SCP or other Foundation people just from the different universes. Ooh, okay. Next entry, next page. Just realized that yesterday was the 6-month anniversary of my arrival here. I wonder if IKEA sells party hats. Start looking. The routine around here has remained more or less the same. More new folks show up, one every couple weeks or so. Food supplies go up and down, but we've never actually had a major shortage. Based on how there's often people that are wandering on their own, people will often die before they get from the on their own to the people, and that there's a bunch of other towns. If people are showing up one every couple weeks or so, there's probably people like every day. Okay. Oh, wow. Food supplies go up and down, but we've never actually had a major shortage. Occasionally, we get a visitor from one of the nearby towns, usually checkouts or aisle 630. Ooh, thank you for the follow, Board the UFO. Welcome, welcome, thank you. Oh yes, and Cage says, I apologize for the awkward timing of my redeemed emote-only mode shortly before your raid. Yes, that was not of the best timing, but it was. I have no brain. I would have gotten severely distracted. It is for the best. I promise you. And you'll get to talk soon. Lahonk is all violence. Don't mind them. They're just a little angry. Okay. We check in with each of them from time to time. Occasionally trade supplies if someone gets particularly low on something. It's comforting in a way. A reminder that we aren't alone in here. Some small glimmer of civilization. Sometimes they bring medical supplies. Apparently there's a pharmacy a few towns down from checkouts that gets restocked every now and then, so they share out what they can. I've never heard of an IKEA with a pharmacy before, but at this point I wouldn't be surprised if someone stumbled on an IKEA organ harvesting lab. Would certainly explain the staff. Oh gosh. Speaking of our faceless jailers, their attacks have been getting worse lately. Ooh. 3 or 4 times a week now, with twice as many staff as there used to be. No idea. Oh no. Sorry, Raven. Has yawning attacks. I have yawning attacks, and I often talk about myself in third person. I'm sorry. Okay. 3 or 4 times a week now, with twice as many staff as there used to be. No idea where they all come from or why the attacks have increased. We tried following one of them during the day a few weeks ago, me and Sarah. Wanted to see if they lead back to a staff room or something. Didn't seem to go anywhere, though, just randomly walked through the aisles. We had to turn back before we found anything. We've been reinforcing the walls, trying to arm ourselves better. Certainly no lack of materials to use. Wasim has been making more crossbows, but it's pretty slow going. Too bad IKEA doesn't sell guns. Well, if only the IKEA that you had gone into was an American one, Mr. Brit. Sorry. Okay. Note, no new personnel have entered SCP-3008 at site redacted in the time span indicated in this entry. So, confirming that no new personnel. Could have been just a random person, I guess, because usually when they say personnel, they mean like someone with the Foundation. But they had said that no one should enter, so yes. Okay. Our universe that this SCP is writing from are pretty sure that they aren't having anyone else go back in. Okay, sorry. Focus. Okay. And then the next entry is just real short. The attacks are getting bad now. Almost every night, and with so many staff that the bodies almost pile high enough for others to climb the walls. I think we're in real trouble here. Ooh. Okay. Next entry. Oh, they'll keep it. Okay. Exchange is, and then it's the next paragraph. I think exchange is done. We got hit pretty bad last night, not many casualties, but the wall is wrecked. We finally figured out why the attacks have been escalating too. A box of supplies had a chunk of one of the staff in there. No idea how it happened, but apparently a piece of one will draw them as well as a full body. Ooh. Too late now in any case. There's too many bodies for us to haul away and still have time to fix the wall before night. Candace has called a meeting. I suspect there will be talk of abandoning exchange, maybe try and get shelter at checkouts or something. It's already getting late, though. I don't think we'll have time to make it. Maybe some of us will. I was fine for that first week out in the dark after all, but then how often can I keep getting lucky? I'm only writing this for a sense of closure, I guess, for me or for anyone who finds this. This is the final entry here. I hope whoever is reading this is doing so from outside of this place. My biggest fear, if I do die tonight, I'll just wake up here again in the morning. Ooh. Wow. But dude got out. But he didn't survive. That's so sad. And then the note at the bottom. This is the last entry. It is assumed that while attempting to reach the checkout settlement, he was separated from the rest of his group by a pursuing SCP-3008-2 instance and happened upon the exit. The end. Release them. Let them speak. None of this was Okay, cool. Ah, all right. Wow. Oh boy, wow. Well, hello again, readers and everyone. We did it. We got through it. I'm going to do my dice redeem here. Thank you. It was. Oh yes. Oh, and okay, I'll do the dice, and if you have redeems, we can do that. And for those of you that are new, if you don't have enough points but you want to do something, you can tell me, and I will probably do one or two of those. Okay. We have dice. I do dice. Oh, you liked it? The raccoon health department? I'm glad. Thank you for your patience, Raiders. Case of the giggles and oh look, a butterfly. I did. That was me. I'm sorry. I think I have recovered, but I don't know. Okay. That has said current trigger this whole time, and none of you told me. I understand you couldn't say it at the end, but none of you told me that it was supposed to say now reading. Okay. I'm so sad. Welcome. Thank you for the follow, GP worker. Thank you. Welcome. Yes, you are free from emote. Everyone is. Yeah, I blame you, Fed. You could have spoken the whole time, and you didn't see. I know I had no brain, but none of you helped me. Betrayal. Okay. Dice time. Alright, there was our dice. Do we have any other redeem requests? I know my raiders, you'll have no points or very little points. So if you have one in mind but you don't have points, you can just tell me. I will do probably. And we can probably lift slow mode as well. Cage or vet or somebody mod. I'm going to trust myself, but I'm also going to try and see how long this next SCP entry is. That feels a bit long, but there is 0 links, so that is good. I reduced slow mode to 5 seconds already. Oh, okay. Can I request page ruffling? Yes. Yes. Practically nothing, but thanks, Vet. That's very fair. Yes, we will do the page ruffling. Absolutes. Okay. Ooh. There we go. Let's do that. Thank you for the request. Now I start with a small book with stiff pages and then I go to the big fluffy book. But here you go. I like that emote, Vet. I just wish it would work in the chat instead of just on the side here, but oh well. Okay, bigger book. There was our page ruffling. Okay. I think we'll be fine to read the next story. It's not terribly short, but it's not that long. And there's no little extra thingamajigs. So I think it's a good idea, as opposed to other ones that could be longer, but I can't tell just yet. Oh, thank you for the follow, Luca Nasu. I appreciate. Thank you. Oh, was that an echo? Huh? Hmm? What just happened? I don't know. I think I just heard something when I moved my headphones. I don't know. I'm spooked. But okay. All right. Yes, I was saying thank you for the follow. Yes, that's what I was saying. But all right. So the next story is SCP-105. So it's one of the very first SCP things, but there's a bunch of different ones in the SCP-001 file. There's a bunch of different versions of it. How did they write it? With colon. Whoa. No. Don't go away. There it is. What happened? Okay. 05. Oh, 5. No, that looks very bad. Okay. 05. All right. Oh. There we go. All right. Ooh. The way this is written, it seems to be a letter. A very long, long letter that doesn't say who it is from, but oh, it starts with I am who you think you am, so whatever. Thank you! Thank you! Aha! Thank you, Divad. I had it all prepped. I just didn't hit the last button, which apparently is a thing I do. All right. But thank you. You get all of the loves. Okay. SCP-00105. How's stream? I've had no brain, and here you are, a distraction, come to threaten all of my progress, returning back to organization. But anyway, okay. I focus. Okay. Oh, and I don't have to don't know how to deal with that. Aw, darn. Ooh, no, you're okay, Mask. You're okay. But now we have welcome to Emerald Lake, Pudgy Tater. Thank you for the follow, and thank you for the name. I love it. Pudgy Tater. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Welcome. Hi. Aw, cute hugs. Good. Look at his little Pudgy Tater. It's a potato. Okay. I can focus. All right. This is a very long letter that I have to read. So here we go. SCP-00105. SCP-001 is an O5's tale. So if you don't know the O5s, this is them, one of them things. Okay. Good evening, Doctor. No, don't stand up. And yes, I am who you think I am. Wait, no, don't stand up. Does that mean that this is like a transcript of a thing? Also, I found it. Yee! I'm very excited for your animation. I imagine you are very tired. Go sleeps. Go bed. Rest. Definitely fair. All right. Okay. All right. Yes. No, don't stand up. And yes, I am who you think I am. Whatever this means. Let's not make any more of this than it is. You know my number, and I know enough about you to make a duplicate that even your mother wouldn't be able to tell apart from the real you. Oh, wait. So this is an SCP talking to the doctor, or is this an O5? But it says a duplicate, which suggests that this is an SCP that makes duplicates. Who is that? I don't know. Help. Okay. I'm excited when you share it. Okay. All right. No, that's not a threat, just a fact. All right. And then, now as to my business here, it seems you have stumbled upon something above your clearance. Well, no, stumbled is not the right word. Dug up, perhaps? And you are getting to the point where further digging would end in some fairly lethal gunshot wounds. This would be a sad state of affairs, as you are otherwise quite a good researcher. Therefore, you are getting something very few people in the Foundation ever get: an explanation. Yes, we were alerted when you first started digging into SCP-001. Every researcher who's been around for a while looks for it. Most are satisfied when they uncover the angel with the flaming sword. It's buried under enough levels. Oh, is that supposed to be SCP-001 Flame? Because someone suggested I read SCP-001 Flame, and I was looking for it in the list of 001 entries, because there's a bunch of different ones. But if I could know the which one I'm supposed to click or the specific link, that would be very helpful, because all they said was one flame, and I couldn't find anything that was flame. But a flaming sword, that would make sense. So I will try and look again for flaming sword. But anyway, okay, all right. Well, then you started looking into the factory, and that is when I knew you wouldn't stop. So here it is, plain and simple. The factory is SCP-001, but it will never be written up. It was a choice I made early on in the creation of, I think it is just SCP-001. Yes, but there's a few SCP-001s, and I have to find the angel with a flaming sword, but I haven't, because there's a bunch of different links to the different. This is an SCP-001. Finding which one is which was tough. That's all. Okay, but it will never be written up. It was a choice I made early on in the creation of the Foundation, and a choice I will stand by. Okay, so this is an 05 that is talking. Right? Right. Huh? Oh, LaHonk, why'd you gotta go slap Mask? Don't do that. Why violence? Don't do that. Mask, slap back. He deserve. Okay. I'm sorry. I am trying to focus, so I'm not very helpful in the little chat fights. Okay. Where was I? I made early on in the creation of a foundation, and a choice I will stand by. LeHonk has become LeBonk. Yes. Okay. You researchers are far too curious. I'm not sure which scares me worse. That we'll never understand the factory, or that one day we will. Ah, well, I'm sure you're eager to learn more. The factory was built in 1835. Back then it was known as the Anderson Factory, named after James Anderson, a rather well-to-do industrialist. It was built in, well, we'll just say America, and was the largest factory yet designed, a good mile across at its widest, 3 stories tall throughout, with a special 7-story tower by the front gate that Anderson lived in. It was designed to be the ultimate factory capable of taking care of everything, including the housing of workers. People could be born, work, live, and die without ever leaving the confines of the factory. And work they did on everything from cattle raising and slaughtering to textiles, to everything else under the sun. That sounds like a very, very large factory. Oh, okay, Cage. Go ahead. Oh. That sounds very suspicious and concerned, the way you word that. I hope it goes well. I hope it's not a problem. Ooh, okay. Good luck. Okay, all right. Now, no one knows whether James Anderson was actually a Satan worshipper. It's just as likely that he followed some kind of pagan gods. Okay. What is known that he was very exact in the building of his factory and in the placement of his machinery within it. Survivors claim the floor was engraved with arcane symbols that were only visible when blood flowed across them. But then the survivors claimed a lot of things. What is known is that Anderson made his money on the blood and sweat and sometimes body parts of the lower class. Capitalism. His journals indicate he thought of them as less than human. Not too different from the frickin' Foundation, but okay. Being put on this earth only to serve his will. Found at SCP-0012. Okay, I will look it up that way. 01-2. Thank you very much, Pudgy Tater. I appreciate it. And hello, welcome in, Kevil12. Hello. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Where were we? Oh, yes. Okay. Weird man. People said lots of things about him. How much is true, we don't know. But it is concern. Fair enough. Okay. Of course, at that time, no one knew about his predilections, and so people flocked to the factory. A place to both work and live at the same time? Well, of course people wanted in. Never mind the harsh hours, working conditions, sadistic security force, and all the rest. Factory workers were forced to work 16-hour days. Oh no. Sorry, yawn attack. 16-hour days, work only shutting down on Sundays between sunrise and sunset. Workers were not given individual rooms, instead sharing rooms with 8 other people, sleeping in shifts of 3. Hey, considering they said that you could be born there, what about the kids? Were they living in the same situation? How did that work out? Okay, anyway. Medical attention was unheard of. You said that people could be born there. Are you serious that there's no medical attention? If you were injured in the course of your duties, which most people were, you were expected to just keep working. Anyone too injured to work was dragged off by the security, never to be heard from again. Marvelous. Oh no. Okay. This is getting extra darks. This is not going to go well. Okay. I brought that one on myself. Ugh. For 40 years, the Anderson factory cranked out all sorts of things for people. Meat, clothes, weapons. Never mind that the beef might be mixed with human. Don't care that the weapons were forged in blood. No attention need be paid that the clothes were dyed with. Well, you get the idea. Rumors leaked out, but the products were so good, why bother? Until someone got out. I never met the brave soul who managed to escape, but she managed to meet with President Grant, and in 1875, he enlisted my aid. At the time, I was, well, it doesn't matter. We'll say I was military, kind of, and that my people were the same. Your people? The Foundation people? I don't know. 150 good men and some few women who were often given jobs that weren't supposed to be common knowledge. We'd been cleaning out some Confederate holdouts and some of the worst things we found down south. So we did some research, didn't like what we saw, and went in, loaded for bear. I don't actually remember much about the night it all went down. Most of it blends together in my head. I get flashes sometimes of the people chained to the line, living next to the dead, and damned hard to tell which was which. Children working underneath machines, the majority of the flesh scoured from their bones by the great wheels and cogs, and the other things. Oh gosh. Ugh. No, I'm all right. I haven't thought about that night for a very long time. The security force wasn't much of a problem, but then Anderson's creations showed up. He'd been taking the injured workers and, well, experimenting on them. Men, if you could call them men, with multiple arms sewn together, some of them combined with animals. Horrible monstrosities out of mankind's worst nightmares. They kept coming, wave after wave of not quite living creatures. I lost a lot of good people that night. And then we found Anderson's breeding pits. Oh, this is really icky. You can guess where this is going based on the next 5 words, but then it does trail off after that anyway. Girls as young as 8, chained to the walls, forced to be nothing more than...
I'm sorry. Even today, more than a century later, the memory makes me see red. When we finally found Anderson cowering in his office, we hung him from his tower window with his own entrails. Okay, wow. Breeding pin is never a good way to end a sentence. No, it's not. No, it's not. And, out of the window with his own entrails. Not fun either, but anyway. And that sounds, since they found him cowering in his office, you made a sure intent reason to be that grody with it. So that's fun. Anyway, as he died, he laughed, saying it didn't matter. We could kill him, but his factory, the factory, would go on. He was still laughing 24 hours later when we finally cut him down, had him drawn and quartered, and then burned the remains. The entire time he uttered blasphemies that I don't like to think about. We spent a week cleaning that place out, freeing the workers, putting down the things we found in the basements and many lightless rooms. We pulled out things that were useful, stocked them in a house near the gate, tried to make sense of everything. 150 of us went into that hell pit that night, and only 93 came out. By the end of that week, we were down to 71. Oh my gosh. But the things we found in there, my God. Well, you've seen the Foundation a while. They wouldn't seem as amazing to you, but we found toy guns that shot real bullets. A yo-yo that would flay the skin from anyone it touched. Hammers that only worked on human flesh. What? A breed of skeletal horse that ran faster than anything we'd ever seen. Cloaks that seemed woven from the night itself and let men access a shadowy dimension that I get away from myself. There was a little ... And I guess our storyteller comes back. Anyway, these things sound crazy. Okay. We found tools, both wondrous and horrible, and we were faced with a choice. I gathered my highest ranking, well, we'll call them officers, to me, and we tried to figure out what we would do. They had all opinions. The chaplain, he had gone a little crazed, thought all these objects must be miracles sent from God, holy relics to be worshipped. I don't think so, my guy. Marshall and his little toady Dawkins thought there was a fortune to be made here, making and selling these things to the highest bidder. Okay. Now, this is supposedly, they did this in 1870 something. So I'm going to say this. It is spelt weird. That feels mildly racist. But anyway, the Injun, like Indian. Anyway, I think we all called Bass, due to his deep speaking voice. He called these things an abomination and declared that we should hunt down and destroy everything we could find. Yeah, because who doesn't want a skin-flaying yo-yo? Literally, they aren't thinking that. Like, they aren't thinking this through if they, like, don't see that this is a problem with their plan. But anyway. Okay. Yeah, that guy, Base, declared that we should get rid of everything. Destroy everything we could find. And Smith thought we should take this stuff back to the president. The only one without an opinion was the old man, but he never said much of anything anyways. We argued for hours, days trying to work it all out. Me, I thought we were sitting on a gold mine, all right. This is the problem with the Foundation. This is where their brain goes. I'm on board with Base. Okay. We were on a gold mine, all right, but that we could use these things, these objects, to hunt down some of the scary things we'd run into down south, the other monsters this world had to offer, and use this factory for good as a place to contain these things, find a way to make them work for our fellow man, or at least protect our fellow man from having to deal with them. Ooh. I mean, could work. Not super on board, but could work. Could be a fun moment. Interesting. I think I agree with Mask's reaction there. All right, anyway. I'm sure you can figure out what happened. The chaplain snuck away in the night with his devotees, taking a couple of small items with him. Marshall we kicked out when we found him, ... abusing his authority. He promised he'd get revenge, and that little Dawkins shit led the rest of their group off with some of the juicier items. Okay, so what did Marshall do? They wanted to make a fortune, but what was he doing that was ... abusing his authority? The hell did that mean? What are you saying? Okay, anyway. The other guy got the rest of them. Bass and his people tried to light the whole damn thing on fire, then just left when it didn't work. And Smith left to report back to the president. I did manage to get him to promise me he'd tell Grant the factory had been destroyed. I had big plans for that place. Wow, okay. Of course, it was kind of hard to follow through on big plans when you only have 12 other people to work with, but it was a start. And it worked for a while. We had these amazing toys, and finding people to work with us was easy. Back then, going off the grid was as simple as leaving town. We knew what we wanted, we knew what we could be. Yeah, I guess that's true. Leventhal set out getting us backing. A simple invention here, some well-invested money there. It all worked out. White and Jones set out getting us ... other backing. In our previous work, we'd found out some interesting things about people. Some secrets that powerful men didn't want getting out. And with our new position helping keep secrets, we got more people asking us to deal with their secrets. Blackmail is a dirty word, but it works. Bright, Argent, and Lumino got to work cataloging the items. Light and Bright's wife, the nurse, they made sure we kept ourselves healthy. Someone is Light and someone is Bright? Interesting. Okay, anyway. Kept ourselves healthy. No, it's just remembering Light. She had such unusual ideas about hygiene for the time. Brilliant woman. I'm not sure how I pronounce this, but it's Czov. Xov? Fleischer and Karnoff dealt with training the troops. Tesla and Tamlin were in charge of figuring out how to take advantage of the items without making it obvious. We were amazing. The city we built around the factory, which we took to calling Site Alpha, was self-supporting. Agents, researchers, operatives of all sorts, not ... not by those names, of course, but those positions. We expanded. And then there's like a little kind of, not quite a break, it's just a ... for its full paragraph. I'm sorry, I am an old man. I know I do not look it, but the body lies. The mind ... doesn't always remember right, and sometimes I get lost in my memories. Things get confused, but the long and simple of it is this. We use the factory. It always seemed to have more empty rooms to store things in. Back then, that was the word for them. Things. No skips then. No. We thought we had the factory tamed, so they used to be even worse. They really referred to people as things instead. So, wow, okay. Anyway. We thought we had the factory tamed. That's one of the reasons I refuse to quit this job. If there's anything I can do here, it's remind people that we will never tame these things. Okay, wow. Contain them, yes. But as we saw with Abel, tame them, never. After a decade or so, we were pretty organized. The 13 original of us were being called by numbers, not names. We knew how to make things work. And if a thing or two vanished from inside the factory, still? And the occasional D class? What? Yes, we had D class back then. Disposables. That's where the D comes from. Okay, I hate you. Vehemently. Oh, thank you for the follow, Sanctuary. Thank you. Welcome in. Hi. Ugh, I do not like these Foundation assholes. And this person is Origin Foundation, so just all asshole. Just exceedingly asshole. Anyway, okay. Had to have someone to test things on. Tesla and Tamlin were both very firm about that. Lahonk, stop being such a violent little butthead. Mask did nothing wrong. But it's a cute little rat dance. Ugh. Ugh. Okay. Anyway. Where was... Yes, they were firm that they needed to test things because they're assholes. He did not start it. You started it very randomly. Because that is you. Okay. Focusing. Put your little fake popo away. Wrong. I'm the law. I am the law. This is my stream. Okay, I need to focus. You're a little shit. The main reason you're a little shit right now is because I'm distracted. Okay. All right. But yes, sometimes we lost people who didn't matter. Okay, fuck you. I was trying to eep. See? There you go. And yeah, see, Fett is actually a police. Fett has been deputized as a mod. That is police, not you. Alright, go eep, Mask. It is okay. I apologize for Lahonk. Fett will see what to do with them. Stop your bonk eggs. Okay, I focus. I'm going back. Okay. Had to have someone to test things on. Tesla and Tamlin were both very firm about that. But yes, sometimes we lost people who didn't matter. Screw you. Adam, ... Sorry, Dr. Bright was fond of saying it was the factory taking its toll. You can't get something for nothing. Okay, you little shits. You little shits. Someone else police this. I need to focus on the story. Ugh. Bright's name is Adam? Yeah, I guess Dr. Adam Bright. There you go. It was the factory taking stall. You can't get something for nothing. 1911 was when it all went wrong. Things, we called them fairies, an entire race of things living beside us. They could look the same as you or I. The only obvious difference was an allergy to iron. Yes, that's why we called them fairies. No, you haven't heard of them. Why? Because it's the one time the Foundation wiped out an entire race of things, root and branch, and I'm the one who did it. I'll kill you. You did not. You took down the Fae. Whoever you are, I hate you more than anyone else in the frickin' Foundation. The Fae? I understand. They are annoying. They are tricky. They're little bitches sometimes, but they're my bros. They're my bitches. I'm gonna get you. I am technically fairy. They talk about me as fairy sometime. I'll get you. I'll get you. Okay. We'd been hunting them for some time. We'd run into them a time or two before, come out on top. So when a certain royal asked us for help, ooh, a royal, ooh, I don't care. Well, maybe I care that I should go get them. Anyway, okay. Of course, we were eager to get them in our debt. Yeah, that's all you care about, you slimy little Foundation people. Manipulative. We've always loved having people in our debt. Yeah. We sent a team to help out, take care of what we thought was a hunting party. The next time we saw them, their heads were on poles attached to the saddles of the creatures the fairies rode when they attacked the factory. Ho ho ho. You thought it was a hunting party and then it wasn't. You're frickin'... Yeah, they came back hard and you deserved it. But anyway, okay, they said, oh, it was horrible. We're trying to prevent mass panic. Huntsman of Atlas? Are you saying we as part of the Foundation? What are you saying? Okay, back to lurkies. Yes, go ahead, lurk. Go lurk. Okay. Lahonk, put the violence away. Go violence one of my frogs. Don't bug Mask. Okay. It was horrible. 3 words, but they convey so much. I have never. ... I'm sorry, please, give me a moment. There is no Fraugs. There's always Fraugs. Do at Fraug, and then it will say a Fraug got bonked. It does it. The bonks work. Okay. I've never told this part to anyone. You should consider yourself lucky. And if you ever tell anyone any of what I am about to impart on you, I will not just kill you, but everyone who shares your DNA, in the worst ways possible. You'll think Procedure 110 Montauk is a walk in the park compared to what I do to you. Wow. You deserve the worst. Why you Can we make one person not able to talk no more? Okay. Anyway, I focus. Yes, I said bonk Fraug. And you did not bonk Fraug. Jail. Jail for La Honk. Okay. Ah. Thank you for the bits, Huntsman of Atlas. Fun little light. Too bad I be going back to being angry about the Foundation being a piece of shit. I will not be neuralized. Thank you for the monies. I appreciate all the monies. We have a tradition. We always do the raining money for Alex whenever someone does any sort of the gifts and things. So, yay! There you go. Everybody else that is active right now should be dropping some of them's little emotes if they can. But all of you lurkers, feel free to continue lurking and just chill out. Okay. All right. I hate the Foundation. They're terrible. Okay. We lost. The things came. Yes, and you deserved it. And they destroyed us. Wahoo! Rode over our emplacements, slaughtered our people, shrugged off our weapons like they were nothing. I watched my 13 go down. Hopefully it affected chat. Think it'll work on them? LaHonk. If that's supposed to be your apology, I guess that helps a little bit, but LaHonk, come on. Ugh, at least we're keeping 682 at bay. Maybe 682 wouldn't be so upset and problematic if you didn't keep torturing it and making it mad. And I say it because probably he, but like no confirmation. I've not confirmed pronouns. Okay. They. I should be saying they. I'm reading too much of this filth. It affect. Ugh. Okay. Violence is the answer. Join the bonk side. Evidently, Huntman is on the Foundation side, and so they already is. Its goal is just to murder everyone. Says you, and maybe goal is murder everyone around them. The Foundation. But also, there's so many other peoples. Not worth it. Not enough. That you have hearts. Okay. We lost the things came, the weapons were nothing, I watched my 13 go down left and right, just trying to hold the factory. And I, their leader, their friend, their father figure, godfather to the Brights' 4 young children, confidant, sometimes lover, always the confessor. You're giving yourself too much praise, my guy. Shut up. I ran like a scared little schoolboy. Yes. Good. Deep into the dark guts of the factory. I was chased by the things, always just one step ahead. I could hear them behind me, feel their breath upon my neck, and... ... I came to a door I'd never seen before. You've been shot? Wow, okay. You can go befriend Divad because you have been... What is that? You cry? Oh, now you get your comeuppance. Welcome, karma. Go have fun with violence with Divad. There you go. Go have fun. You slap, they shoot. You're put in your place. Do you know how many space-time anomalies there are? No. But that does not mean that the Foundation is right.
Okay. I came to the bronze door. Bronze door covered in Arabic script of some sort. I've never been one for languages, especially not the curvy bullshit the Musulmen use. Okay. This feels steeped in fuck you. Okay. But I didn't care. They were coming for me, and I threw the door open and dived through it. Everything inside, was different. There was a feeling of peace, that nothing could hurt me here. The light was this dark red, but it felt right. My ears were filled with the steady thrumming of a gigantic heartbeat, and in front of me were the remains of Anderson. It spoke to me then, but I'll be damned if I could tell you exactly what it said. What it told me was more meaning than exact. It offered me hope. So, the remains of the guy that made this freaking monstrosity, this atrocity, you're getting hope from him? Marvelous. Cool. Okay. It told me that each of the things we had used from the factory, no matter what we did with them, fed it, helped it grow. I knew Base was on the right. Money? Thank you. Okay. But if the fairies took the factory, they would destroy it, and we couldn't have that. So you're going to let the guy that is all atrocity win just because you couldn't have the fairies just take your shit. Let the fairies win. Let the fairies win. That's all you needed to do, and then things would have been better. The fairies kept the order just fine. You didn't need their shit. Ugh. Okay. It offered me a deal. It could remove this event, make it have never happened. All I needed to give it was us. Ugh. Some of our methods could use improvement, but I think about it. We have a pill jar that one could take and instantly be cured of stuff like cancer. Great, share it. Hoarding it to manipulate people is not the choice. You can't really see, but I have a shit-eating grin. Just share. That's all. That's all you need to do. No? Aw, yeah. Because you're not here to help. You're here to be shitty, greedy, manipulative, evil, bad. Fuck the Foundation. Okay. And you're choosing to side with that frickin' terror instead of letting the natural order, the fairies that have kept the world in order forever. Okay. I didn't want to. I knew it was a bad idea. But then I saw them again. My family, my friends, dead. Dead by the hands of those bastards. Why would they have killed your family? If your family was involved in the stuff, maybe, yeah. But, like, they wouldn't have gone after random people. Sounds like the devil gave you whatever images it could to convince you. But okay. I agreed. It smiled. The remains of the bad guy, the Anderson dude, so. And I found myself once more upon the ramparts, watching the horde of fairies crest the hill. My Foundation alive once more. In my hands was a weapon. I won't bore you with the details, but we slaughtered them all. It was boring to you. And with these new weapons, continued to slaughter them. Everywhere they lived, everywhere they bred. My fellow O5s questioned my decision, thinking we should save some, in case we ever need them. 'Cause yeah, that's their decision. In case we need to use the people, instead of let them live. Let people have life. Nope. I overruled them. We moved away from the factory, shut it down, moved our things out of there. We changed the name from the things to special containment protocols, focusing on containing them, not ... anything else. So before it was specifically just genocide, and now it's containment. Magic. Fuck you. The others were curious, but I understood I had my reasons.
So all of this is because you made a deal with a shitty person, entity. Like, you just fed that one instead of this one. Like, the choices you make are terrible. I hate you. Okay. The others were curious, understood my boarded up the factory, locked it shut, buried it under a ton of rubble, saying it was too dangerous. I thought I'd gotten away with it until I found a thing on my desk, one of the old toy guns that shot real bullets, and it had the factory label on it. ... I've sent people in from time to time to see what it might be doing. Last time I sent people in to look, there was nothing there. We keep finding factory items out there. I can't help but think of how many more we don't find. The people who use them and keep it hidden. I think back to the body telling me how each item used gave energy to the factory. I've never asked it energy for what. I don't think I want to know. Between the last thing and what it's about to be, I'm just like extra, really, really, severely not happy with the Foundation. Would you rather have me be part of the GOC? I'm not sure. What was the GOC? Probably just another version of the Foundation? Then no, I'm not on it. Okay. What do we give it? D class, mostly. Where did you think all the bodies went? There's a place. Bodies are left and they vanish. Everyone thinks I'm a genius for figuring it out. Sometimes, ... sometimes I think I have to feed it other things. Researchers, agents, they never know it's coming. It just reaches out and takes them. But in the end, we're doing more good by being here. Whatever the factory wants, whatever it is, we're doing good here. I have to believe that. Yeah, you have to believe that because you don't want to make yourself the villain. You don't want to have to question what you've done. You should. You're the problem. It's you. Fuck off. My God. And now you know. Are you happy? I don't think so. Why tell you? I'm getting old, Everett. Should I die? Someone will have to keep feeding it. Maybe you'll be different. Maybe you'll figure out how to stand up to it. But I doubt it. Yeah. You should have never given into it. Maybe the fairies could have helped. Maybe the fairies could have helped. Why do people never just... In these SCPs, I know. But, it is disgusting. It is disgusting. Alright, well that was 0105 done. Those of you, I forget who sent it to me. I should check who it was. No, that's not the thing I want to click. It's this one. The person that recommended that one. Slowly load. That was also Nani. Nani would probably know and perfectly be happy with how upset I got at them. Probably wanted to hear me be all upset about it. But anyway, that actually was well timed. That is the end of this stream. We're going to move to a raid. So I'll say my good night. Yeah. Glad you're in bed, Cage. Global Occult Coalition. Their main goal is to wipe these anomalies while we want to study them. Some of the people want to study because they are hired and they think that that's what it is. But the group that created it, the group that run it, they do not want to study. They want to manipulate, own, destroy, use for their own purposes. Not study. Yeah, I know. Bad timings. Why not Zoidberg? But good news. Good news. I'm uploading yesterday's VOD. It is all ready. I just haven't typed out the little details and tags and things. So that will be up. And it's fairy tales. As soon as I end this, I'm going to be putting those things in the right spot. Well, Honk, why the heck? Don't kick a person while they're down. Definitely don't kick a Zoidberg when he's down. He's already always down. Poor Zoidberg, man. Whoop, 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 whoop. Don't do that. Fortunately, we don't know much on the O5 Council. I don't want to know anymore. They suck. I will have empathy if they tell me their things, but their decisions are so bad.
Please don't. Please don't. Okay. Here we are. Here we are. We are wrapping up. Can one of my mods please return? I know you just said you're in bed. Don't worry. Do you have a recommendation for a raid, Cage? And, boop, boop, boop. Or if it's Vet that has a recommendation, that is good. This might be out of our norm, but Annie Bell is live. Yeah, well, as long as it is good for the ASMR peoples, it's quiet and cozy, I'm good. We can go with Annie Bell. And we've done enough shoutouts for Annie Bell. Sounds perfect. LaHonk, you are so rude. Watching YouTube to try to get to sleep tonight because I have a really hard time sleeping. I haven't slept for 2 days straight. I'm really looking forward to sleeping. Oh, I am very sorry. Appointment 387. Oh, I should write that one down. I will look into what that one is to read the story. Because I will read. But, probably not, my friend. No. I need to respond to all of the things. Unity the Shapeshifter, we are wrapping up, unfortunately, but I have VODs up. Feel free to go and watch the VODs. I don't know which ones would be the very best for cozy fall asleep. Probably the poetry, that gets unusual. But we are raiding into Annie. So that should be good. Yeah. Thank you for the follows there. Oh, goodness. Okay, I wanted to say thank you to Pudgy Tater for the subscription. We have a tradition. You have to drop the Raining Money Frog. So go drop Raining Money Frogs. Thank you for that subscription. And welcome. Thank you for the follows to Huntsman of Atlas and Unity the Shapeshifter. Thank you, thank you. Welcome in. Yeah, there's the Money Frogs. Yay, yay, yay. Okay. Cool. We are all set up now. There we go. There's all the ratings. Good. Okay, remember it's raid 1. Oh, hi, Do on the Grass. We're leaving. We're gonna raid into Annie Bell, but hi. Good to see you. I'll be uploading VODs as soon as we're done. While I'm lurking in Annie Bell's stream. I know, I'm so sorry. We have other people that just said the same thing as well. But okay. Everything is moving. Everybody's talking now at the end. Thanks for the stream. Thank you for being here. Thanks for watching. Which reminds me to do my transition. Where is ending there? Thank you for watching. We will raid out. Thanks, Fed. I'm brain fried. Yes, we are collectively very brain fried. Okay. And Annie Bell. Yes, I think there's a different photo here than I thought I saw before. But I'm pretty sure. Dorothon. Ooh. Okay, they are running an ad, but it should be over very soon by the time we need to go. So, okay. Here we go. We are raiding over to Annie. This is going to be good. It's going to be good. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Have a nice night or day or whatever. Happy time zone. I am going to do the VODs up and then sleeps. So, alright, here we go. Raiding. Woo, 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 woo. It's going. It's going. Aha! Wait there.